Look, I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, call it audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the game over with the showstopper. So hot, you gotta blow on it. I said I'll huff and I'll puff, then I'll pass to my left while I'm looking to my right. Hit them right in the chest. It be looking like magic. Better give me the throne. I ain't talking about Patrick, but I rep my home. I'm never at the end of my zone. I'm bad to the bone. Eating up these pig skins like they chicharrones. And you a douche cabron. Mira, mira at the mirror on the wall. I'm the greatest of them all. They gon' put me in the hall. Your name is only written in a bathroom stall. Quit your stalling and make a play. My drive too long. Pop the clutch, I don't pump the brakes. I know what it takes to gain the muscle, get rugged. These butterfingers be fumbling. Squash the scrimmage and rub it in Robitussin. How I give them concussion. They seeing double, they rushing and pass the shovel, the dirt and rubble. I bury them under it. Stay in your huddle and get 10 yards back. Never turn your back. I'ma pull your flag. I go full contact. Out punch, out kick like a shotgun blast on one out snap. It's a fact that I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, calling audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the
What's up, Coast Nation? Welcome back to a new episode of Hush to My Podcast. Hey, we won, guys. We went to Germany and got that dub. It wasn't pretty, guys. It was not pretty, but I'll take the dub over a loss any day. How you guys feel about that?
I mean, it's always good to leave the
Sorry,
week
talking
with
to
a
myself
win.
on mute here. No, listen, man. Sometimes you just got to get the dub, right? This isn't college football where you need style points. This isn't. You're not trying to impress the committee or anything like that. And you're gonna win all sorts of ways. Like this is the NFL at the end of the day, right?
Mhm.
It's very likely that you're going to win games ugly. You're going to win games by blowouts. You're going to win games close. You're going to lose games close. So that's just and this Colts team has done all of those things. So it doesn't matter how good or how bad teams are. Teams are going to fight because at the end of the day, these are NFL players, and some teams have good days, some teams have bad days.
Yeah. How you feeling about this, Austin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy with the win. We went overseas. Sometimes those games are sloppy, and we came out with a win, and that's all that matters.
Awesome. Austin's
Winning,
feeling great.
winning, like you said, winning. I mean, it always cures things, but when you go to another country and you can get a dub after winning already locally, in Indiana or wherever else in Los Angeles. What teams? How many teams? What games we had away that we won? I think all our games been we're like 4-0 at home. 4
Yeah,
home,
we went to
LA twice.
LA, right?
Won
We
them.
lost 1-1. And then we won. I guess this technically counted as a home game, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. This technically counted as a home game. Let me see.
Well, I know we played. Place that of course they give us no credit for beating teams. Denver came to Indy, so that was a home game. Um.
Oh, we beat the Titans.
Oh, so yeah, I don't count that.
So
That's
at Chargers, at Titans. That's who we've beaten on the road. And then we've lost to the Rams and we've lost to the Steelers.
yeah,
So
two.
you're 500. I think you're doing exactly what you need to do. You take care of business at home, and you do as close to 500 as you can on the road.
What's going on, Teresa? So yeah, man, after great win, we got to come on here and give y'all this great content uh, about this win. But we're gonna do that while we talk about the sponsorship while we out here, and that's Fan Battle Sports, where you can now catch us on Substack, where you can subscribe to the network. You can see all the past episodes. You can see all the articles that's written on there. You also will see some merchandise coming soon, where you guys can support us either way from all the watching episodes and the articles, and you can wear merchandise with horseshoe on it. So we definitely appreciate you guys supporting us. But we're also gonna, you know, we want to wish all the veterans, happy Veterans Day. We want to also let you know that we appreciate all the things you did for us, all the serve for you serving as well. So, any input on this, guys, on Veterans Day?
Just appreciate everyone that served their service.
Yeah, I mean,
happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day to all the vets. Thanks for everything you guys do. I don't know if Austin is back or not. I can't hear him if he is.
Yes.
I can't hear or see Austin.
I can see him.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's me. I'll try to restart and come back.
Yeah, thank you guys for your time served for us. It weren't for you guys, us watching sports wouldn't even be possible for you guys serving in the military for us. So yeah, appreciate that. Salute to you guys for doing a great job in protecting the country so we can enjoy sports and everything else. So thank you guys for that. Thank you, women and men, for that. So wow, Harish get things situated with his side of his issues he's having. Let's talk about this NFL news that we having. It's not much, but it's something to talk about. Let's start with DeForest Buckner going on IR. It was surprisingly, coach said he came to him on Tuesday or Wednesday and said that something was wrong with his neck, and they decided to shut him down because he usually have like rest days, but this was an ordinary rest day. It was something that was lingering issues had. But how you feeling about him being IR and the impact moving forward with him not being in lineup, Austin?
Yeah, I mean, we saw it can definitely hurt because he's obviously a leader on the defense. He's arguably our best player um, on the defensive side of the ball. But we got guys that can fill in, not be Defoe, but like can fill in and be good enough. Like people were saying, oh, DeForest Buckner's out, Bijan's gonna have 204 touchdowns, and
And
then he didn't break 100. He didn't get a touchdown like Algier scored, but like I think we're gonna be okay as long as he can get healthy by the playoffs. Like if we can manage to win a few more games and get him healthy, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I agree. Losing him is an impact, but we're talking about DeForest Buckner. Why you the DeForest Buckner being on IR and the impact moving forward, it will have on his defense. And Austin said that obviously it'll hurt us, but hopefully we can win some games in the meantime in his absence. And how they said Bijan Robinson was going to have 204 touchdown day on us, and didn't happen. But Gallimore stepped in. We knew that adding him would have that impact when he had the opportunity to get in the game. And like you said, Grover, before we got on, Grover still had a injury scare, but he had an impact, clogging the middle up. And the guys on the end, and Quiddy Pay and Latu did setting the edge and stopping. This guy's a phenom. They're talking about Robinson. We saw last time he played Robinson, his rookie season, he went off on us.
He
And we
did.
didn't allow him to do that in this game. He had like maybe 70, 80 rushing yards. I can't remember the carries he had, but he had a okay impact. You know, Tyler always Tyler Algier, whatever he says his last name. He
Algier or whatever.
Algier, he I don't know what it is when coming up Indianapolis Coast. This guy always perform well.
Yeah.
Always. I don't know what it is. It's like he runs so angry when it comes to playing us. And it becomes an issue for our defense.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the injuries that we had. We can't talk about Cam Ward coming back after the bye week, possibly. Definitely another boost on defense to help. Sauce Gardner, Kenny Moore, Jalen Jones, Makai Blackman, etc. It'd definitely be a big boost in our secondary. We definitely need him after what we saw on Sunday. Travis Hunter is out for the year after his injury. After having surgery, they decided to go ahead and shut him down for the rest of the year. If many don't know, the Jaguars traded a lot to get him with the second or third overall pick
Second.
Yeah.
from
Second.
Browns, right? The Browns would have,
Yep.
Browns would have got him. Decided to trade a lot to get him, and he only played 7 games before being shut down for the rest of the season. Jackson Dart, this is a surprise one. but not surprised because of his style of play. He was knocked out of the game for concussion. I think it's his fourth concussion this year. And Russ Wilson came in and nothing really happened. They still lost to the Bears. Zay Jones is out with Achilles. Jair Alexander stepping away from football, thinking about retirement. And he just got traded to. Then he signed. He got cut and signed with the Ravens, and then they traded him to the Eagles. And then I think he played last night. And did he play last night? I don't know if he played last night or not. And now he's deciding to step away from football right now. Currently, it's NFL news because it's in our division. But Jacksonville was up 29-10 going into the fourth quarter against the Texans, and Texans went on a 24 announcer run and ended up winning the game. After researching, I did not know that Davis Mills is like 3-1 versus Jags. So many people were saying they was more scared of him playing than CJ Stroud playing because he is have a winning record against them. Dolphins beat the Bills. Now that was a surprise. I get it. They in the AFC East together. It's a division team, but Dolphins been bad all year long, And for them to put this type of belt to ass against them, it was definitely a surprise to me. How you guys feel about that? Where did those two teams being outplayed by those lesser teams?
I mean, it's always funny whenever a division team like gets embarrassed like that. Um, Seeing the Texans, who have a lower record than the Jags, beat the Jags only helps the Colts because we were getting a bigger lead. So it's funny and it helps us. And then I didn't think the Dolphins were going to beat the Bills. The Bills have looked kind of off in a few games this year. And I mean, we'll talk about it later, but it looks like the AFC might be a little more open than people originally thought.
Yeah, I agree. What about you? Anything on that? I mean, I know people say, well, division games, you can't always count out those games. Both teams is, there's no
Yeah,
fear.
you could say that, but with the Dolphins or with the Bills is kind of a trend.
Losing to
Like,
the Dolphins.
no, it's a trend for the Bills. Like that defense is terrible. Like there's a reason why when I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Like when people were like, "Oh, you don't want to face the Bills in the playoffs." Oh, I absolutely want to play the Bills. Jonathan Taylor will run 300 yards on this Bills defense. Like I'm not even kidding. It's that bad. The Devon Achane did whatever he wanted with that Bills defense.
Especially that big ass run, like 82-yard run, nearly broke the record for the season.
Like I would play the Bills. I'd play them in Antarctica today in a heartbeat. That defense is shown week in and week out how bad they are. Like that is a bad Bills defense. And if you really think about it, Josh Allen's the only one doing anything for them. They have nobody doing anything. They should have gotten a receiver in the trade deadline. They should have went and they're doing nothing to help Josh Allen. Like that looks like a very bad Bills team right now.
Well, some would say that he had the same team that he won MVP with. So it's like,
but he doesn't.
Well, I mean, he added, Gabe Davis, but he still had the same receivers. I guess Rashir or whatever his name is, Shakir. He has him. He got Keon Coleman, and he added Gabe Davis. But I can see they should have traded for the guy. They went to Seattle from the Saints. They should have got him. I think they were in the running for him. They should.
Yeah. The problem with the Bills is like anytime they do anything on offense, they like take forever to fix it. How long has the running game been a problem for the Bills?
The running game?
Yeah. 6 years?
It took a long time. But even then, I mean, Dave Cook was right up to neck and neck with JT and rushing a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they finally fixed that. Now they have a wide receiver problem. It's been there since Stephon Diggs. Like it's been how long has it been since Diggs left? 3 years?
She said she thought that it was Daniel Jones.
Oh yeah, because I had my camera off for a second. But what has it been, 2 years, 3 years, and they still haven't fixed it?
Yeah, they tried to plug it with Frank Gore. They tried to plug it with numerous other running backs. I can't remember all the
2 years
names.
is a long time.
Yeah.
Go look at the Chargers. The Chargers haven't had their tackles for basically the entire season, and they're third in the conference right now.
Well,
Like,
I mean, until they face the team, I don't know why the Steelers didn't employ what they employed against us to Justin Herbert, because it seemed like they didn't. I don't know, against us, like you said, they played desperate against us. We got a desperate.
we got a desperate Steelers team, and we haven't won in Pittsburgh in 25 years. Like, desperation does a lot for teams, right? That's why you don't want to pay desperate teams. But I don't know. I think the Bills are just a bad football team right now, and Josh Allen, like, their 6-3 is like really misleading because they're 2-2 in the division.
Yeah, because Patriots got them.
They also lost to the Patriots. They've lost to the Patriots and they've lost to the Dolphins, and I think they played a close game against the Jets.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They didn't play a close game. Yeah, they beat the Jets pretty handily, right? I mean, they're a couple.
Well, they lost to the it wasn't a division game, but they lost to the Falcons, which is a surprise. Falcons.
Yeah, and they basically got dog walked by the Falcons.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Right,
and
like, that score is not representative of how bad they were in that game. So I just don't think that. I just think they're going to take a step back, and also the other thing is, like, the AFC is stacked, man. Like, you obviously talk about the Bills and the Chiefs and the Ravens, right? Look at it. The Colts are 8-2. The Patriots are back. They're 8-2, right?
Broncos 8-2.
Broncos are 8-2. There's just too many good teams in the conference right now, and teams like the Bills and the Chiefs. Like, there is a realistic scenario where the Bills actually don't win their division. They probably aren't winning the division.
I don't think they win it. I don't think they win over the Broncos. Not Broncos.
Yeah. So the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens, maybe the Bengals because Joe Burrow comes back. The Texans.
That's cooked. That's done.
Yeah, and Jacksonville. That's 8 teams playing for 3 spots. Not all those teams are going to make those spots.
In that spot, who you think can make those? Because I don't know about Bengals. I think they're done. I think the Ravens. I think the Ravens and the Steelers will be in the playoffs.
I think the Ravens win that division. The Steelers might not even make the playoffs. The Steelers are terrible.
That's a possibility. But, I mean, if you look at the Bills getting in the playoffs, because, I mean, the Patriots are going to win that division possibly. I mean, that's a strong possibility. Broncos going to win that division. Maybe Chargers ain't getting the playoffs. That's going to be tough.
Okay, well, let's just say the Broncos win the division, right? The Chargers make the playoffs.
Then Chiefs.
There's only one spot for one of those 3 teams. Like,
you saying Chiefs,
the Bills, and
the
Ravens.
The Ravens and Jacksonville
are all fighting for one spot.
Oh, man. I'm going to put Steelers in there, too, just for the sake of argument. Steelers in there. They're all going to be 5 teams going to be
whatever.
Last spot. Yeah, that's tough. That is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's gonna be, man. I'm glad it's not us in that spot. Have to be us in that spot, having to fight 4 teams to get the last, the 8th spot, 9th spot. I don't want to be in that position again.
We won't have to.
Yeah, I don't want to be in that.
Spoiler alert, Josh. It won't be a problem for us.
Yeah, if we can, by week 15, we can lock this shit down. I'd be okay. The nerves would be gone. I would go ahead and celebrate the division for the 10th time in the AFC South. I'd be happy with that. I don't have to go to the last 16 games, like fighting 17. The week 17 is in Houston against the Texans. I'm like, I don't want to have to go through that again. I don't want to do it again. No way. But let's go ahead and get into this game, guys. I know you're excited to talk about this game, to recap this game. I saw how excited Harish was on Twitter. He and Facebook. He was excited to see the performance by number 28 and what he did on Sunday. It's even surprising that how he praised him over his guy, his Texas guy. That lets you know that he's all coast. no matter what's going on in Longhorn and people that are playing in the league as a Longhorn, he loves his Colts. But let's go ahead and recap this game. I'm gonna start with Harish. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pass it to Austin, man, because I feel
That's
like
Austin. Go ahead.
I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm gonna pass it to Austin.
Austin, about this game on Sunday. Colts win 31-25 in overtime game, overtime thriller game. And was there any doubt that the Colts could win this game? Or did you think it was going to be this close? Because I mean, we had some missed opportunity in this game, come with missed extra point, field goals. Frank Wright going for going for on fourth down. I mean, Shane Steichen. I did it on purpose. Shane Steichen going for it on 4th and 2. We're like, what are you doing, Frank Wright? We kept saying that. At least I did, because I was wondering, take the points, take the 3 points. Those 3 points wouldn't even have to go into overtime. But go ahead and elaborate on what you saw on this game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, none of us predicted it to be this close. So we thought going into it we would win, but not as close. During the game, I was a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I think we outplayed them pretty much the whole game, but we kept shooting ourselves in the foot by giving them the ball. Uh, and then, like you said, Shane Steichen had chance for at least 6 points. I know Bagley missed an extra point, so that one's on him. But the 2 times we went for it in field goal range, I think we would have won in regulation. Um, I think Daniel Jones, he struggled there for a period, but turned it back on at the end of the game. He he was clutch. That way we had it 3rd and 21. He had a 19-yard run, and then that play that he made with Tyler Warren, like my
Oh,
heart was racing. Like
on
I
fourth
was
down,
pumped up after that. What
the
was
fourth
that?
down with the 4th and 2, where he after that
Yeah,
19-yard run.
like I was like,
Oh,
oh
I jumped up
shoot,
to the ceiling.
and then he got it,
I was like,
and then uh, we go to overtime. I'm gonna shout out Dyer Franklin because a lot of people hate on him, but overtime he really he led the defense. He got that TFL, then he got the sack. He showed what he needed to do all year. So I mean, overall, great game. I mean, not a great game, but like we won, so great game. Uh, yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous were you on that 45 or 44-yard field goal on Michael Badgley tie the game?
yeah. I mean, it was close to a 10. I mean, I'm not gonna lie because he missed the extra point earlier in the game, so you never know. Like
You missed a
he's not,
55 or 54.
yeah, he's not our starter. So it's honestly just like every time he goes for a kick, I'm nervous. But like that was for the game pretty much. So yeah, I mean, it's up there.
Yeah, after the 4th and 2 conversion, like you said, when Tyler Warren caught shit, damn it, snagged it over him, and he broke
Hmm.
a tackle. I was like, I jumped to the ceiling. Then it was like the 44, like we couldn't get the first down, and I was like, a 44-yard. I was like, please don't miss this shit, man. Please, 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 please. And I was like, I was tracking the ball. I was like, please go straight, straight. Don't no, yeah, no left or
Yeah,
right.
I was just waiting for it to just hook.
I was, yeah. Oh man. So, um, about the defense, Harish, how did you feel about slow start? We had some issues, but them come like them stepping up when they needed to seal the win. You're gonna talk about the offense as well too.
Yeah, I think defensively, I actually thought like the pass rushers were pretty good throughout the game. I think the pass rush did pretty well throughout the game. I honestly think the secondary was okay. I think where they really got us was the run game, and it just goes to show like not having to force Buckner the impact it's had. Now, could they have like beaten us in the run game anyway, just because it's Bijan Robinson and Al Jair, like potentially, right? Like, but I think overall, I thought the defense played really well. Personally, I think I mean the biggest issue for me was tackling in open space and also tackling between the tackles, right? And these guys are really hard, and Aljair just basically just bull rush us the entire. Like I felt like I was watching like prime Jerome Bettis. I was just like, this guy's just running over everybody, right? But hey, when you needed it the most, the defense made a lot of big plays. I think they played very well in overtime. I thought the pass interference call in overtime, the first one was weird.
On
That
Blackman?
illegal contact.
Oh my God, yes.
That
Oh,
didn't make any sense to me, but then they go back and, and they had like 3 more 3-and-outs, and it almost like looked like Michael Penix kind of just like sacrificing stuff at them. He's like, all right, like, but I thought the defense played really well overall. I thought Sauce Gardner was fantastic. I don't care what anybody says on Twitter. I thought Sauce was fantastic. And for people that don't understand football, he did not slip on a touchdown. He slipped on a freaking 2-point conversion, and he didn't slip. Him and Drake London tangled feet. Like if you go back and watch that replay,
he didn't cook him.
They just got their feet tangled, and then Drake London like kind of slipped from it, but because Sauce like really slipped from it, Drake ended up being wide open.
Drake London caught his balance. He regained his balance.
Yeah, he regained his balance. Correct.
And he was wide open. I mean, obviously, their 2-point conversion, if it didn't count it, the field goal won the game for us because they were being about 1.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, people making a huge deal about that play, and then a play where, who is it? Pratt was defending Drake on that touchdown. They're saying it should have been Sauce Gardner.
Oh yeah. Oh, on the handoff, right? Where Drake London gets the touchdown over the top.
Yeah.
Where Sauce essentially like mixes up coverages with the linebacker, and the linebacker ends up on. Yeah. That's just a communication thing, right? Like the dude's been in the defense for 48 hours. Like, what are you expecting? Like that's a simple that's something they'll fix this week. And I know we didn't really get a chance to talk about it because it happened afterwards, but I was very impressed with the Sauce Gardner interview, like his introduction press conference.
Yeah,
man, that guy's gonna be a.
He's
what a pick.
I know most people saying it's too many picks, and a player, and it's a whole lot for a guy that had a down year, somewhat of a down last year. He has been his all-pro self. He had the first 2 years of his career, and people don't take into account that he had many defensive schemes in a short period of time, and the team is bad. When you have a team that's bad, when you got so many moving parts in your defense, you tend to play bad along with your surroundings.
Yep.
Look at us. Without Darius Leonard, we looked bad. Without Kenny Moore, we looked bad. Without anybody in secondary, we lose anybody in secondary. We lost a bunch this year. Look how we look, averaging over 200, passing yards on defense. Our run game used to be bad without DeForest Buckner or Grover. So you lose pieces in your team, or your team suck. You just suck with them. No matter how you can be an all-pro. The Texans was bad, and they got good secondary.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a good team, a good defense, rather. You got,
great defense.
They
have a great defense.
They have a great defense, but the record don't show that they're been winning games. People can say, well, it's offense holding them back. I mean, anything. Offensive line, no running game. There's so many things they can say. The coin toss in overtime said we got the ball. Yeah, I remember Zaire did say tails, and they hit tails, and then he said we're going to receive it, but somehow the Falcons got the ball first. Possessed the ball first. I didn't understand that.
It's because the Colts should have never called the toss in the first place.
Oh, it should have been a away team.
Because they were not, because they were technically the home team.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it did go. It did go to commercial. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we had.
Yeah, they went to commercial. I think they self-corrected when they came back.
Oh yeah, because when he asked him, he asked like it as if the Colts were away.
Right. When they were actually technically the home team.
Hey, I guess you can say that worked out for us because they went 3 and out. So I mean,
Maybe, but the way that defense is playing, I don't think it would have mattered. Like if that defense didn't give up anything. Like it felt like we were going to go down and score, regardless, just because of the way we were able to run the ball.
oh yeah, definitely. I know we didn't talk about this.
Yeah,
JT, I know he had 32 carries. That's a lot. But to have that type of performance and anyway, 244 rushing yards, his third 200 over 200 and plus 230, or I'd say 200 plus rushing yard game in his career. That's that is great against a great. People don't know how great the Falcons defense is. He had to get 32 carries.
he averaged 7.5 yards per carry. Man, it's insane.
Those
He
guys,
averaged
they front.
7.5 per
Those
carry.
guys sacked Daniel Jones 7 times. 7. That's you can't discredit their defense. It's just that our offense allow a lot of open a lot of holes up for JT to run through. I mean, even on that 83-yard rushing, he was stopped in the backfield.
Yeah,
Stopped. He's supposed to be tackled for a loss. He ended up getting out of jam. You got great blocks from Tyler Warren. And shout out to Alec Pierce as well, all the way down to the field. He actually ran from the other side of the field to get a block on Jesse Bates to secure that touchdown. That's a team that will to win. They wants to win, and I don't know. I got to give me a Tyler Warren jersey. I need to. It should have been today. I should have had it today. That catch on, like you said, on 4th and 2. I was so nervous. I was so nervous on 4th and 2. I was like, they said he lofts it up. I was like, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? I was like, why?
Yeah.
And he said,
But he had to throw it. He had it though. He had somebody right in his face.
oh, so it was pressure. Yeah, under pressure. I got you.
It was a great throw by Daniel Jones too. If you look at where Daniel Jones places the ball, this is the other thing. We talk about Daniel Jones's fumbles. No one's talking about the throws he made in that game in clutch time.
Even the one that's not in clutch, the Alec Pierce, he's there somewhere.
Yeah, but you have to put he threw that ball to Alec Pierce in double coverage.
Yeah.
And put it right on the money where only Alec Pierce could catch it.
Another throw I thought was really nice was in overtime. The other one to Tyler Warren. It was
Beautiful.
such a good throw, such a good catch.
It's like a 40-yard pass.
That was probably 25, 30 yards.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
25, 30.
that was crazy. And he was wide open the whole time.
If you look, there were 3 defenders there, kind of in like a triangle. It's almost like they were playing a cover 4 or a cover 3, right? So you have to layer the ball right in the right place. Yes, Tyler Warren was wide open, but you also had to fit that ball in between 2 defenders over top of
Safety and the linebackers. Yeah.
and then a guy underneath, right? Like the corner maybe. It's essentially it looked like a corner route, I guess.
I gotta look at it again, but it could have been a corner just sitting there waiting. Yeah.
Those are tough throws, man. Like we can and we'll talk about this in a second. I get it. Daniel Jones has a fumble problem. That's something you can fix just by being like, dude, carry the ball this way, not this way. You can fix that. They can fix that this week. Right?
Is it really him or is it an O-line issue? Because the last 2 games is when he fumbled. When O-line, he's been sacked 12 times in 2 games and against 2 teams that's been pressuring him a lot.
As good as Tyler Warren has been, right? We never want to talk about the good. Tyler Warren was responsible for 2 of those fumbles.
Yeah, last week and this week, yeah.
No, this week. Yes, on Sunday.
Well, yeah. One here. He had 2 fumbles, 1 lost, and 1 recovered.
So if you look this is what defenses are doing. They're stacking the box and going all out blitz, right? They're basically saying we're going to blitz everyone and go man to man on the outside.
Correct.
Right? When you do that, and you're playing 12 or 13 personnel, which is like 1 or 2 tight ends in, right? Your tight ends have to chip coming off the line of scrimmage. And Tyler Warren missed 2 of those chips. And so 2 of those, not every sack, and I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and it wasn't about the Colts, it was about the Longhorns, but he was saying not every sack is attributed to the quarterback. or the offensive line. There's sacks because the running back they whiff on a block. There are sacks because the tight end whiffs on blocks. There's sacks because linemen whiff on blocks. Two of those fumbles were because Tyler Warner whiffed on a block. So it's almost like Daniel Jones calls the protection. It's correct. Tyler Warren whiffs on the block coming off the line of scrimmage. On one of them, Tyler Warren and Braden Smith both whiff on a block. It was on one of the last fumbles that, and thankfully Daniel Jones recovered it, right? But you'll see, like, they essentially like let two defenders come free, and the protection is called correctly. So this isn't just a Daniel Jones problem. This is an offensive line. This is a Tony Sparano. As good as this offensive line has been, I think they're just tired. They needed this bye week more than anybody else. They've been playing at an extremely high level for 10 weeks. I think they really needed a second to breathe, because this is a very young offensive line. People don't realize how young this O-line is. You've got Braden Smith, you've got Quentin Nelson, the center, first year starter. Ryman, what is he, a second year starter, right?
Yeah, I give him second year because he got
hurt a lot last year, if I'm not mistaken. So he's probably got under 10 starts on his belt. Then you've got Bortolini. Bortolini's our new starter, and then you've got a new right guard as a starter. Like it's
Braden on his last leg anyway.
Yeah, well, is Braden playing the tackle or the guard?
He's playing the tackle. The guard is Matt.
Yeah, Gonsalves, right?
Yeah.
So again, you've got technically three new starters, and given I think Ryman's been really good. Bortolini and your right guard is where all the pressure is coming from, because those are the guys that are new.
Except for left guard, we good on that. But yeah,
we're good on the left guard, right? But the interior line on the right side is where the quote unquote weakest part of the line, because it's the newest part of the offensive line.
And Braden has regressed.
But I mean, honestly, Braden Smith hasn't been awful this year. He's been okay, but if I were the Colts, I'd definitely be going in and looking for his replacement this year. But it's not like Braden Smith has been terrible.
I'm gonna answer this question. He should be back after the bye week. Being that his 4 games is up, so he should have a window where he should come back and practice. He should be in practice before the game, for the Chiefs game, which is a great opportunity to come back.
Braden Smith ranks second in pass blocking on the team.
Okay.
That's where he should be. Your 2 tackles should be your best pass blockers.
And we got some good ones. Great ones.
I think you're fine. And Ryman's having a really good. Bernard Ryman, man, he's having an excellent year. He's been really good this year. I think
I'm okay.
Talked about.
I'm okay with Josh Downs being in punt return this game. He was great in special teams. I know he only got a couple plays in the offense, but it really was needed. If he was part of the offense, this game would have been not even close.
The other thing that was frustrating is the holding penalties on special teams.
Oh yeah, especially that was. I mean, like I said, he had that big one that he helped us in the fourth quarter or something like the third quarter.
The fourth quarter, after they went up, you had the really big one, right? That helped set up the field goal. That was great. I thought that was
Abdullah. Was it Abdul again? Amir?
Yeah, Abdullah.
Yeah, Amir Abdullah. Yep.
I don't know what.
Actually, somewhere on planet Earth, Irina is laughing at all of us.
Yeah, Ashton Doolin has really been.
He's been balling, man. He's been balling.
Did he have a run play? That's the run play, right?
He had a running play for 20 yards. He had 2 or 3 punt returns or kickoff returns to set up excellent field position. Ashton Doolin's been balling, man.
Hey,
I'm not a fan of the other guy.
I've said for years, Ashton Doolin's a dog.
She's definitely been saying that. She definitely
She's been a fan club. She's a fan club, man.
Yes, she is.
She's getting so mad when you talk about. She don't talk about my boy, man. He's balling this year. But
what is the our main punt returner kickoff? I can't remember his name. The light skinned guy from
Anthony Gould.
Anthony Gould. I think he's hurt.
Oregon State.
Yeah, he's hurt.
I mean, yeah, but even when he's playing, he's not getting the same impact as Amir, Josh Downs, and Doolin in the coverage like that.
But he's young. It's only like his second year, man.
Same as Josh Downs, third year, whatever it is, third year, but
Like
he is
Josh Downs was like a top receiver in the draft class.
right,
Anthony
yeah.
Cole is like a seventh round pick.
But he's known for returns in college. He's been
Yeah, he played against Southeastern Missouri State. Like, of course, he was known for his punt returns.
yeah
They
the
they don't even know what a punt block or a punt return coverage is. So
yeah in the fourth quarter, Teresa, that 83-yard touchdown to get us the lead. Yeah, again, I was through the roof. I don't know how he got out of that pile and ended up running it for 83 yards and had the speed, energy to do that.
yeah,
Still, I didn't know how he did that. I don't know how he did that.
somebody was saying this about Jonathan Taylor. Like, this is the fastest he's looked as a Colt. Like,
Man.
I've never seen this speed. Like, he's always had the vision. He's always had the ball carrying rate. But his getaway speed, like some of the speed on his ability, like make separation after getting out in the open, that Jonathan Taylor we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
Peter's still the one.
he's truly turned into the best running back in the league. Like he's he, pass protection, catching out of the backfield, breakaway speed, breaking tackles, stiff arms, breaking people's ankles. He does it all.
He does it all, man.
I mean,
He's really good.
you just said it. You just said breaking ankles. Look what he did to Jesse Bates in the overtime. It was 1-on-1, open
Yeah,
tackle for Jason.
No
all
chance.
pro safety made
All
him
pro.
look stupid.
Made him look
No
stupid. I was
stop.
like, ooh. I mean, just quick juke, left him stuck, left him on red.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, yeah, that's JT you want. I don't think anybody can get him open space. Nobody. Jesse
But
Bates had him.
yeah,
I mean, he still can get a first down. We still had a first down we can get
yeah.
on that drive. It's just that to get a 15, 20-yard touchdown to seal it to win a game. I mean, yeah, Jesse Bates. And Jesse Bates having a good game after that, before that. I thought they still had Justin Simmons. I didn't know he was a free agent still. I said, well, what happened to him?
Sorry, I don't mean to like. Oh, never mind. I was reading the wrong thing. I was like, did a lineman get hurt in this game? But they didn't. I was looking at the wrong
Our offensive lineman or
hours, yeah. But I
uh,
was looking at the wrong stat.
but yeah, impressive game by him. Tyler Warren had a big day, 8 catches, 99 yards, almost had 100. Adam Pierce had that big catch. We know Pittman was shut down. They got one of the best. I think AG Tyrell is not a slouch. He's one of the best corners, lockdown corners in the league. He did his thing. Michael Pittman couldn't get open, or he just wasn't in offense like that.
Yeah.
So for Adam Pierce to step up,
Blame it on jet lag.
hey, you can't say that. I mean, everybody else played up. Tyler Warren was a dog. He's not a rookie. I don't think he. I think he's been a pro for years. I think he's just playing us because the guys.
As
Huh?
good as he's been, as good as Tyler Warren has been, his blocking has been miserable. He rated a 42.6 in blocking.
He got to clean that up, and I get it.
Again,
I
he's
do
a
get
rookie, right? Like I'll take that. But again, it goes back to like what we saw in the blitzes, what we saw in some of the run fits. But he also has some really good run fits. Like he was able to like create some. The last like you look at the last drive, like Tyler Warren, like they do this like motion. I don't know if they motion him over or something, but he seems to like open this whole slide for Jonathan Taylor to be able to operate in open space. He does it on the last play of the game. He does it the plays before that. I think a couple times in overtime. But again, that's something he'll grow on, and I think he's going to be really good there.
Do you think that you can look at it as that like it is part of his why he's on the team blocking as well, but it seems like he's more in the passing game, where he can definitely work on the blocking, pass blocking, because he's good at run blocking, but pass blocking he definitely got to improve in that. But it's like he's not heavily axed on pass blocking. You think that maybe that's the case, even though he's that's the issue. You say he's like rated 47. I think
43 is
43.
what he rated. His run blocking was rated 42.6.
Probably, I think he can definitely improve that. I know right now, um, what he's doing. I think he's like how many yards away from having 1,000 yards on a season? Like for sure, he can get it. I think he can get it by the end of the year. But
Mm,
we were saying he can end the season on 700 yards.
he might get that in weeks. He's already at 617.
So yeah, he's already
He's
10 weeks. He's at 617. He's at 17
607. He might get 1,000, man. I don't know. That's crazy. He might get 1,000.
at this rate. He's projected to be. But let's go ahead and move on, guys. We talk about this guy. His performance. Everybody, mixed emotions. But what about his performance, guys? I wanted to rate his performance, but how you feel about his performance in the short period of time from Tuesday up until Sunday morning game at 8:30 in the morning, and goes out and had to defend a just a receiver 2, not a receiver 3, 5 or 6. He had to defend a guy that's had a great career thus far in this league in Drake London, and he did. I think he did well. But how you guys feel about that? I go with Austin.
Yeah, I think Sauce played really well. He allowed 2 catches to someone who some people say is unguardable. Some people say nobody can guard him, but he allowed 2 catches for, like, 26 yards. Um, he had the miscommunication. Like you said, he got here Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, then flew to Germany
Okay.
the next day. Like, he's not been with the team for more than a week, and he's already in the game. So there's gonna be some miscommunications, but just to have that one in the whole game, and then people are saying he can't tackle. He didn't have a missed tackle. He had 6 tackles, didn't miss a single tackle. Um, I
Almost
would
had an interception. He was thinking about a pick six.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he shoulda had that, but at the same time, it was turned it into a 4th down punt, our ball anyways. So, overall, like, really good game, played against a really good opponent, and held his ground, showed why we gave up picks for him.
I agree. Harish, how you feel about that performance?
I thought it was excellent. I thought it was phenomenal. Again, to notice Drake London had 100 yards, right?
Yeah.
That's not because of Sauce Gardner. They purposely moved Drake London across around the field, and he got open against Kenny Moore. He got open against Jalen
Black
Jones. Like he got he got those yards because of how the Falcons used him, not because of Sauce Gardner. Like I don't understand what there's a reason why they moved Drake London off of Sauce Gardner, right? Because if they kept him on Sauce Gardner the entire game, Drake London wasn't going to do anything in that game because that's how good Sauce Gardner was. But yeah, he was phenomenal, and I don't think looking at a couple plays in a vacuum is going to like do anything, right? So I thought it was phenomenal, excellent, 100% picks.
Like pretty much with banking off what both of you guys said. With the short period, I mean, I don't think I've seen anybody have a short period of time from being on one team from Tuesday, have to leave Germany on Wednesday or Thursday, and have to basically he has a small practice in Indy. I think he had on Wednesday he had a small practice, but then Thursday he had to get on a plane. So basically, he had to learn the playbook on a plane to another country with a tablet and get there and hold a guy to 26 yards on 2 catches, which that's the most he's allowed all year, 2 catches on a
Crazy.
receiver. Okay, you want to say 2-point conversion? It wasn't a touchdown; it's 2 points. Yeah, 2 points. You take away that, Colts win a field goal in 4th quarter. There's no overtime. I get that. Still miscommunication, even with the Jermaine Pratt. He's learning on the fly. He's in a game doing what he's supposed to do. It's going to be some hiccups. You're going to see that in a short period of time. Not a lot of guys. He didn't get traded 2 weeks before the trade deadline. He got traded on deadline. He was just learning the playbooks to face the Browns, right? Cleveland Browns or something like that.
Something like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
to face the Cleveland
Oh
Browns.
yeah, Browns. Yeah, the Browns. Yep.
And so he had to get traded and then learn about the Falcons. I mean, who else doing that? Some players don't even suit up when they get before they get traded because they know they're getting traded. He didn't know that. He wasn't even up for trade. We offered a lot to get him. He wasn't even up for trade. So he didn't know he was getting traded. He didn't know he didn't want to get traded, but he didn't know he was up for trade discussions because the coach said, "Hey, I'm going to offer this much," and the team can refuse that trade offer. I wouldn't either, but they can refuse that trade offer. So in a short period of time that he got traded, he learned the playbook on fly, which that's pretty fast, and goes on Sunday morning, our early game, not a midnight, not a noon game, not a 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. game, a 8:30 game. So that's even less time to learn it. Had to go out there to a whole other country, and he did what he's supposed to do. And like you said, just almost getting the interception because he was thinking about touchdown. He also took accountability, which this team is doing now. Take accountability. He's like, "That's my fault." He didn't say like he didn't blame or made any excuses. Like, "That's my fault. It won't happen again." Same thing with the pick thing. He's like, "I should have had that one. The next one I'm going to get." That's showing we need that. We need that as especially for a position is one of the hardest in the league at corner. And he taking accountability of I should have. I got y'all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do better next time. Like you said in an interview, sound like he's happy to be at Indy Colt. And he's embarking on a new journey as a Colt and what comes with it. And as he posted, the standard is the new standard. He's prepared to. I don't want to talk about it yet, but to push this team to another level. Everybody been saying it. He brought this defense. He bringing a different type of attitude to this defense, especially in the secondary that needed him. Folks were saying, "Well, why did Jalen Jones get benched for Mekhi Blackman?" Because Mekhi Blackman is a better coverage corner to me than Jalen Jones, and you want to put your best guys out there. I'm not. This is nothing shitty. I'm not shitting on Jones. I like him, but if you want to make a run, you put all your best guys out there on the field. Whoever you got, put them on the field. As long as you're not putting out, you're not putting out the Rodney Thomas, then I'm good. 'Cause I don't like that guy. I definitely don't like him. But you rate the performance. I rate the performance as okay. For a first start.
Really? I think that's like a B+ performance.
She said. She said. She said, Harish, have you seen his yards for the rookie? We're gonna have some records. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have stuff to work on. I can criticize Tyler Warren for being a poor blocker, while at the same time being excited that he's a passing tight end. Like, he's supposed to get these yards. Like, that's what he's good at, right? Like, that's his strength. But I've now gotten to a point where I put Tyler Warren as like, I think Tyler Warren one day is going to be the best tight end in the league. Like, I think he's that good. Go look at Travis Kelce. When Travis Kelce was at his prime, he was blocking. He was catching balls. He was doing tight end screens. He's getting out in the open field. Like, he's doing everything. Right? And I think Tyler Warren can do that. And so I'm going to hold him to that standard and say, look, you're awesome here, but this is where you need to get better. And because I think you can be the best. Tyler Warren has like
a lot of potential.
Like Gronk level potential.
Yeah.
Like all-time potential, right? Like, I think he could, like, at this trajectory, even just in his rookie season, I can tell, like, today, he has the potential to be an all-timer. And so I'm going to hold him to that. I'm going to hold him to that level.
Speaking of that, you can talk about it. 2 records was broken on Sunday. One by JT having broke the record for the most rushing touchdowns in the season by a close running back with 66. Tyler Warren added 7 into record books with 50 receptions by a tight end. I think he broke Dwayne Allen receptions record. I think Dwayne had like 45 or something like that, and he ended up with 50. in 10 games. But with this performance that they both had, or how you feel about this performance of them breaking the records and putting themselves in the records. So I want because I don't think Dwayne Allen is a great tight end, but it was okay. But how you feel about this performance, guys? Them both breaking records, setting themselves up for a great season, especially for JT MVP season. Go ahead, Arish.
Yeah, I mean, look, JT might go down as what number one and number two running back of all time in history. I mean, again, we're approaching Edgerrin James level numbers, right? And I think he's going to surpass Edgerrin James in yards. I don't know what he's at career yards yet.
Who Edgerrin James or JT? The JT at 7,000 right now.
8,000?
7,000 and something.
7,000? What did Edgerrin James have as a Colt? Like 10?
Yeah, before he went to Arizona and went to Seattle. Yeah.
He might get to 8,000 this year.
I don't know. Yeah. If he continues,
he needs like 900 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, if he continues at this pace, and he's already surpassed. Adrian Peterson. Do you guys remember the year Adrian Peterson won the MVP? How many touchdowns did he have? Like 12, 13?
See, with that, because I said the running backs that won it was him and LaDainian Thomas. LaDainian Thomas had over 20 rushing touchdowns.
Right.
They're trying to compare each. I think
Jonathan's at 22.
Rushing. Huh?
Where's Jonathan at?
He had 15 rushing right now.
But how many total?
Total is 66.
Oh.
In his career, yeah, 66.
No. The year that LT won the.
I think he broke he has the record at 31.
Yes,
31 total.
Okay. Yeah, and JT has 17 total.
So he needs 14 touchdowns in 7 games.
I mean, he gets 3 a game, so
he gets 3 a game. No, that's. I mean, it's possible. I'm curious to see. I'm curious. I might go check out the rest of the schedule. And just
Our schedule. Chiefs. Who else? Is it Chiefs? Texans? Seattle.
Seattle. San Francisco.
Jacksonville. Niners. Jacksonville again, and Texans. I don't know by heart, but I think I got it right.
I think
I see the Seattle game will be a tough one. I think Chiefs game we can allow. They allow a lot of rushing yards.
Chiefs are okay on run defense.
Jacksonville not okay on run defense.
So if we just look at run defense, right? And this is just based off PFF grades, so take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But Chiefs run defense is ranked 15.
Okay. Not bad.
The Texans are 8. Seattle's 5.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, Seattle good. Yeah, Seattle. Yeah.
Jacksonville is 21. Yeah. I mean, you got a little bit of both. You got some really good one, and you got some middle of the road, and you got some bad ones.
The Niners, they're pretty bad as a team.
Yeah.
Because Warner gone, so I mean, I think he's out for the year. Is he out for the year? Fair Warner?
Oh, the Niners are 20. They're one of the worst.
Yeah. So So
the Texans. Huh? You might have some opportunities there.
The Texans and Seattle are one of the tougher ones.
Yeah.
So, and then Tyler Warren, you already mentioned Tyler Warren. So let's go ahead and move on to our next, so we can get up out of here, guys. This is a part of the segment where we get. Well, we are excited already, but we get a little bit of. We get a little extra. When it comes to this part of the segment, because the team, the way the team playing, they put ourselves in this position to be in this conversation right here, and that is Super Bowl odds. And Harish has the numbers in front of him. And while he put the numbers up, he can go ahead and talk about this. And then we'll go ahead and push this to Austin. And then I'll finish what I think about this.
Yeah. Let's see. I posted this earlier. I can't remember where I posted it, but essentially, like Fox. Oh, here it is. So, according to Fox Sports, right? Fox NFL, the Colts have now entered top 5 Super Bowl odds,
Yes.
and number 2, and number 2 in the AFC as far as Super Bowl odds. I think this is as of this as of yesterday. So, or no, as of today. So Chiefs are plus 600, Rams plus 650, Lions plus 750, Eagles plus 800, Colts are plus 900. I think Seattle's right beneath the Colts, and I think that's more because like the Rams, Lions, and the Eagles are all really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be tough for Seattle to get through that gauntlet, right? If you look at the Colts, man, they're the number 1 team in the AFC right now, right? You only need 1 win to get to the conference title if this holds, which means you only need 2 wins to get to the Super Bowl. Right? Now, the delusional part of me is like, hell yeah, we can see this. Like, we can do this. Like, if the playoffs started today, the Colts would get the first round bye, and in the second round they'd play the 7 seed, which would potentially be the Chiefs. It would be either the Chiefs or it would be the Jaguars, and you would get the Jaguars at home.
Both teams at home.
Yeah, you would get both teams, so you wouldn't have to worry about cold weather. And you don't have to worry about the worst in the history of the world to play. So I mean, and again, I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking about the Chiefs, like favorites to win the Super Bowl. That they don't look very good right now.
The only person that's high on the Chiefs is Nick Wright.
Well,
Yeah.
we know his knowledge when it comes to ball. So,
Yeah.
so I mean, I don't know if I don't even think the Colts will make the Super Bowl, but I do think they have a good shot to get the AFC title game.
Austin, your turn. Your turn to be delusional.
If I can be delusional for just a second, we have the team to make it to the Super Bowl. We have the team that could win the Super Bowl. Like, I'm not saying we should be favorited, but like we can win. We have, as long as we're healthy, good defensive line, good secondary, offense that can move the ball really well whenever we're on. Protect the football. We could beat anybody.
Yeah, I gotta get delusional too. I gotta get in my inner delusional self. I have been delusional a long time. Delusional over sports like Lakers and Alabama, but I haven't been with the Colts in a long time. So I'm gonna do it today. So forgive me, guys, for being delusional today. At this rate, at 8-2 record, like you said, if we lose 3 games, 3 of our last 4 games, out of 3 of our last 4 games, we're 11-5. We got a home game. We got 2 home games. We got home games. All roads leads to Indy. Everybody got to come to Indy in the playoffs. We're gonna win the division, win our 10th division title since being the alignment being arranged for us to have these 4 teams in the division since 2002. I don't think it don't matter who we play. I think we'll dominate them guys. Each team. You say the Chiefs, they got to come up there and they're gonna beat them. No cold weather. Jacksonville beat them. They had no receivers. BTJ can't catch anymore. Trevor Lawrence is playing like Mr. Doubtfire. Trevor, I mean, everybody. This is set up for us. This AFC South. The AFC conference is set up for the Colts right now. Our run game, yeah, you see the Steelers stopped us that one game. They had implement that, but outside of the Chiefs, who else in the AFC can do that with their defense other than the Texans, who not going to make it to make the playoffs? Who else can stop our defense, our run game?
Maybe I don't know. I haven't seen the Patriots really play.
if they play somebody else, they're gonna get it beat due to experience because they're a young team. It might get beat by Broncos or something like that. They're gonna, and due to experience. 'Cause May is good. I'm not going. This is not me saying anything bad about May. I think experience will cause them to lose in the playoffs because they're going to make the playoffs. But outside of that, even
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Denver, but Jonathan Taylor ran for 200 yards. Never mind.
never mind. So,
I think we'll be all right there.
I like our chances. And then, like you said, AFC Championship game in Indy, we know how we're going to rock in there. The crowd going to be standing standing the whole time cheering their team. And we're not going to see a collapse from Daniel Jones with people waiting on it. They're waiting for him to revert back to New York Jones. We're not going to see a regress offensive line. We're not going to see our defense having poor tackles. We're going to see a Sauce Gardner, defending the best receivers on any team. We're going to see that. We're going to see Tre'Davious Ward defend the second best receiver on any team. We're going to see Cam Bynum, get sacks, get interceptions, get turnovers. We're going to see all those things. We're going to see Zaire be the guy who's supposed to be to take over this defense after Darius Leonard being traded or cut and retiring. We're going to see Zaire that we've been seeing. And Buckner going to be back. Buckner been to a Super Bowl before. He has lost a Super Bowl. So he has the experience there. You're going to see a dog in Quentin Nelson. And then JT going to carry us to the finish line in the Super Bowl. So I know I was telling that's enough delusional. I got more.
I think that's pretty delusional, man. I know you're going to say like Daniel Jones is going to be MVP or some crazy like that.
I mean, if they had 2 awards or they had like one B, I'll give both of them. I give JT have both of them split it. But she said, "Is there things we can fix on offensive line? Get healthy. What else?
Figure out how to stop the blitz on the offensive line. That's the biggest thing. I think Shane, Tony Sperano, and Daniel Jones need to get together this week and be like, when we get this look next week against Kansas City, because it's gonna happen, how do we fix it? How do we not? And it's not only about like who protects what route, right? You need to give Daniel Jones an out when that happens. Now, I think they tried to on one of those plays, but if you remember, the linebacker caught it and catches Jonathan Taylor on the screen pass. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he catches Jonathan Taylor on the screen pass and covers the screen, so there's no out, right?
Was it the 4th down where he shoveled the pass to JT on that 4th down?
No, I think this was like in the second quarter sometime.
Okay.
On the strip sack.
Yeah, it might have been on the strip side, and then Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones like tries to scramble like around because I think like he wanted to go to JT, and then the linebacker caught it and covered JT's like screen. It was essentially a screen pass, right? So you got to figure that. And then Daniel Jones needs to like find a different way to like hold the ball.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest issue with Daniel Jones is like figure out a way to hold the ball. Find a different way.
It's the situational awareness that he don't have because we can see when he's in pressure, he's getting rid of the ball. He had pressure in his face in the 4th quarter on that 4th down, and then in overtime where he had pressure again and saw Tyler Warren on that big 30, 40-yard game to set ourselves up to win the game. That's the Daniel Jones we have.
I would much rather Daniel Jones either take the sack and not lose the ball or throw the ball out of bounds and get an intentional grounding than fumble the ball. Because it was like 1st down and you get an intentional grounding, at least you don't lose the ball. You're not giving the other team free yards. Like I think we're at that point with Daniel Jones where it's like you've got to take the best of two bad situations.
Yeah, and we were in field goal range that one time. So
yeah.
We'll see. And people are using the interception before halftime. I think we had like 8 seconds left. He threw a long pass and just debates interception. Like, I'm okay with it. I don't care. I don't care about those interceptions. I care about the one he did against the Steelers. Those ones were dumb.
I totally forget. It was that the one where he just kind of threw it and like there was nobody there.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, those are dumb.
I don't even care.
The interception before halftime, apparently Alec Pierce should have ran flat, but he ran out and just underthrew. He wasn't there.
And the picks against the
Well-
Rams, same thing. In the fourth quarter where you're going to get points, he just threw it.
Yeah. You're desperate at that point, right?
You're
Like desperate time interceptions don't count to me. And that's actually a good call. It looked like Alec Pierce stopped running his route.
Yeah, I think he ran
On
around.
that
There's some
This
miscommunication.
replay, it's like Alec Pierce stopped. It felt like if Alec Pierce kept going, maybe Alec Pierce catches that ball.
We didn't have no time though. It was like 7 seconds.
Yeah, but if you're talking about avoiding the sack,
Oh yeah. You are.
or I
thank-
mean,
thank you,
but
Teresa.
couldn't you have gotten in field goal range?
I don't think it's enough.
Oh,
I don't know how many timeouts we
It would
had.
have got us around midfield. I don't know if we had any timeouts left either. So
that's all right.
I mean, in
Sounds like-
midfield, we don't have
ultimately, it didn't matter.
Yeah, fair enough.
we don't have a kicker like the Cowboys or Jacksonville. We don't have one of those.
You already field goals, man. We need to go get one of those guys. Or maybe we do. He's just hurt.
I mean,
Actually, maybe we don't.
Trader was good before he got hurt. He was playing really well.
y'all want me to say this, but Justin
I don't know if Schrader's ever going to be the same again.
Justin Tucker's available. He's not spinning.
Listen, man. Now we're getting a little too delusional, man. I love my boy Justin, but that guy's out of the league, man. He's done.
He said, "Don't get too delusional." I saw that they uplifted the 10-game suspension, and I was like, "Watch those fans say we need to go ahead and sign him."
I mean, hey, if they want to get past the massage parlor accusations, then
But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Let's let everybody know. Oh, we got a bye week, but we'll be back next week to talk about our next opponent. We can talk about that. Yeah, we got next opponent. We got a bye week, and the next opponent in week 12 will be the Kansas City Chiefs. The team where we were pretty good in the regular season against them, just not so good in the playoffs. Even though we did our last playoff victory against them was I think it was Andrew Luck when was down so big. Andrew Luck brought us back and we won the game in the end. And then the other one was 2018 where we went to Kansas and got beat pretty bad. But in the regular season, we've been like 2-0 against them or 3-0 against them in the past couple of years. Without saying too much, how you guys feeling about this game? I'll let Austin speak on that.
Yeah, I mean, the bye week's coming at a really good time. Hopefully, we can get a little more healthy, get Ward back. I'm excited about it.
Harish, how you feel about that? How confident?
man, confidence? I don't know. I'm 6. I'm really going to be watching that Kansas City Denver game. If Kansas City loses this game, we'll see what the Colts have learned about teams that are desperate. Because Kansas City will be desperate next week.
It would be 5-5, right? If they lose to Denver,
they'd be 5-5 if they lose to Denver this week. They would be desperate, and I think they would have gotten swept by Denver at that point. Because didn't Denver win the earlier matchup this year?
I can't remember. I know Denver lost to the Chargers. I don't know if they lost to another.
Oh, they haven't played them yet. Okay, so, but even then, they can't fall too much far behind in that division. So, if Denver loses, you're gonna get a desperate Chiefs team. We'll see what they learn from that. That's all I'm gonna say is pray. And in a some weird fashion, I hope the Chiefs beat Denver because I don't want to see a desperate Kansas City team.
You really stole what I was going to say. I said I'm kind of hoping they beat Denver because it helps us in standing. They help us in the standing. We'll be 8-2 in our bye, and then Denver will fall, and you just have us and the Patriots.
Yeah.
And 1-2 in the conference. So I'm kind of wishing, like you said, having a team that more. We've seen how a team look when they're desperate. We've seen how the Rams look. We've seen how the Steelers look. It's like they played. Not Rams are good anyway, but they play like I said, a desperate team needing to win or chasing a win, and we got them in the right time, or wrong time for us, but right time for them. And I don't want to see a Chiefs team like that because we know how Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo, how they are. when they all clicking together, defense clicking together, offense clicking together, it's gonna be a long day for us in Kansas. Go ahead.
Just real quick, Denver. I don't know how many games you'll drop, but Denver's got a fairly easy schedule coming. Or not Denver. The Patriots have a fairly easy schedule, so they'll probably take over the 1 seed after this week. unless they randomly drop a game to the Jets because
Oh,
they'll just be ahead, right? Um, but and then they play the Bengals, the Giants. Those are their next 3 games, and then they play Bills, Ravens back to back.
these Ravens, I think they can lose it. One of 2 of their games.
They
She
could
said,
lose both.
kicker.
It's a young team. They could lose both. It's a young team.
Yeah. She said, how
I mean,
can we? She
the
said,
the
can we trust the kicker? I mean, I'm worried about Badgley, but I think that we get this fixed during this bye week. Everything get fixed. Well, not everything get fixed. We're gonna try to fix a lot of these things in the bye week because he should not be mixing the extra point. That 55-yard field goal, I don't think that's not his game. That's not his. He's not. He don't have a big foot to be kicking those big 55-yard field goals. We shouldn't put him in that situation. No way. We should have put him in the 40-yard range or whatnot. So I don't think we should go for 2. I don't think. I don't think that we send up unless we have a great plan. We send ourselves up for failure to go for 2. But I mean, are you guys worried about our kicking? I should ask you guys that. You guys worried?
I'm not worried. You know, if he was our long-term starter, I might be a little worried, but you know, he we picked him up because our kicker got hurt, and we're doing what we can with what we got.
Oh
I
yeah,
kind of see it as we know what we have. So
yeah, we know. That's the group of guys that we have. I got to put that video on here. I will. I'm gonna find that video.
well, we don't like them. We just know what we've got. Like, we know who Michael Badgley is, right? We know he's not a great kicker. He's gonna Michael Badgley cost us 4 points on like if he kicks that field goal and also the
We won.
extra,
Yeah.
well, you win the game. So we know who he is. So
I
yeah,
went to, I forgot about this too because it happened today actually. I forgot to mention the fact that Brian Dable got fired from the Giants. We knew that was happening, but he got fired from the head coach of the Giants. Got fired today. Uh, Another surprising thing, it's not NFL news, but Nico Harrison got fired. I know Harish loved that.
oh, listen, I've been having a party all day. The
I can
nightmare
tell he was excited for the night.
the nightmare is finally over. Now you know what I want to do now? Trade AD. I got what a failure of a trade that was.
But we'll talk about that afterwards.
Yeah,
I
dude is useless.
well,
He needs to retire.
we'll take him, and we'll take whoever else you got.
You can take whatever one. I mean, might as well just start over.
Give us is it Lau Dow, whatever his name is.
I don't know who you're talking about.
At forward, the guy light skinned forward that you don't like.
Lively?
Powell. Yeah, Powell.
I don't know who that is.
The power forward, the light skin. I think he wears number 7 or something like that.
Oh, Powell?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can have Powell. He should have been gone like 10 years ago.
Yeah. So, she said she got us winning 38-31.
Oh wow! Next week, already got predictions.
Yeah, we're gonna say that for next week. But we'll keep that in mind that you got us winning. That's a lot of points. But
Wow,
whew, man, 39, 69 points.
that's crazy. That'll be a wild game. 69 points in the cold in Kansas City. Yeah, that'll be insane.
Oh man. But hey, we're not gonna, hey, we'll take the dub if that's the case. But next week we'll be talking about nothing but the Chiefs. Nothing but we're gonna talk to you. The whole episode is gonna be nothing but the Chiefs. From Xavier Worthy, from Rashid Rice, from Pacheco, everybody. Charles Jones, whatever his name, Chris Jones. We're gonna talk about everybody next week. But till then, we're gonna get up out of here and let everybody know where we can find you guys on social media and what you got going on Thursday. I don't know if you have on Saturday, but we did beat LSU. We beat our division team, division rival. So go ahead.
Yeah, you can find me at the Uncle Gandhi. Big week for Texas football. We're as of today, we're in the playoff, which is nice, right? We'd have to go
Georgia,
to
right? Ooh,
Oxford, but now we got to go to Athens. So
mm.
big game for Texas. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Thursday nights, 8:30 p.m. Central.
Any given Sunday. Yeah, check Teresa. Check him out on. You said 8:30 Central Thursday.
Yep.
Check him out.
Yep.
Oh, what you say? I want to give a shout out to the other Indiana team, the Hoosiers. They've been great. And We don't talk about them a lot because it's not a
Yeah.
a Hoosiers podcast, but they have been great. They were number 2 right in the ranking.
They escaped, man. They escaped. They escaped a disaster.
They
Honestly,
did. Man, that
hey,
receiver is great, man. Oh my god,
sometimes it's not about winning big, man. It's just about winning. I mean, going
they've
to
been
Penn
doing.
State is hard. So
Is it the back-to-back team win season, Indiana?
for the first time in their history, yeah.
Hey, it's impressive. They're doing good. You got Notre Dame doing good. So that's a lot going on in Indianapolis. So yeah, shout out to both of those teams that are doing well uh, in the college football right now. Austin, what you got going on, man? Tell us everybody where we can find you at.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter X at Cookie Austin 2.
Oh, and you can find me on you can find me on Twitter at Who is Josh Senior, and then my name Josh Senior on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can find me on all those with Josh Senior as well. But you also can find a podcast on Facebook, Twitch, X, Instagram, even YouTube at HS Mob Podcast. You can subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, so everybody can see the content of the Horseshoe Mob. But until then, guys, we're gonna see y'all next week talking about nothing but the Chiefs and hope for a win. But we're gonna see y'all next week at the same time, 9:30 Eastern. Peace out.